All right, Bayhive, buckle up because the news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the hottest, freshest updates hitting the Beyonce beat right now. You know we live for the inside scoop, the behind-the-scenes drama, and the moments that make pop culture history. Get ready to dive deep into the stories that everyone will be talking about. We're talking major shifts, surprising departures, and the inside track on what's next. Don't touch that dial because you are not going to want to miss a single second of this. Let's get into it. First up, the legendary halls of Saturday Night Live are buzzing with change. We've got a major cast shakeup on the horizon, and one of the familiar faces is saying goodbye. What does this mean for the iconic show's future? We've got the details. Then, we're diving into a deeper look at the culture behind the laughs. One departing cast member is opening up about their experience, and the words they're using are bold. Get ready for some candid insights. But the shifts aren't just on screen. We're uncovering who else is packing their bags and heading out the door from the SNL team, and the implications for the show's next chapter are huge. And finally, we're breaking down the full list of departures and what Lorne Michaels has in store to keep the show feeling fresh and relevant. Stick around for all the exclusive breakdowns and make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the conversation in the comments below. Let's go. A familiar face departs SNL. The iconic world of Saturday Night Live is bracing for a significant transformation as comedian Devon Walker has officially announced his departure from the show. This move marks the first concrete sign of a broader cast overhaul planned by legendary producer Lorne Michaels ahead of the upcoming 51st season. Walker, who has been a featured player for 3 seasons, shared his exit news via Instagram, hinting at a complex experience on the show. In his announcement, Walker described his tenure at SNL as a period that was, sometimes it was really cool, sometimes it was toxic as hell. This candid reflection suggests a nuanced reality behind the scenes of the long-running sketch comedy program. He framed his departure metaphorically, stating, "Me and baby broke up," and likened jobs in the industry to fleeting relationships. While he expressed gratitude for the opportunities and the people he worked with, his words also shed light on the intense pressures and potential downsides of working on such a high-profile, fast-paced show. His departure comes at a pivotal moment for SNL, as it navigates its post-50th anniversary era and aims to maintain its cultural relevance. Lorne Michaels himself has publicly confirmed that significant changes are indeed in the works. In a recent interview, he indicated that announcements regarding the new lineup would be made imminently, stating that he anticipates shaking things up. Michaels also confirmed that one key cast member, James Austin Johnson, known for his impressions of Donald Trump, is set to return, providing a point of continuity amidst the flux. The anticipation for these changes is palpable, as SNL has a storied history of evolving its cast to introduce fresh comedic voices and keep the program dynamic. Beyond the on-screen talent, the shakeup also extends to the writing team. Celeste Yim, who made history as SNL's first openly non-binary writer, has also announced their departure after a 5-year stint. Yim shared a heartfelt message on Instagram detailing the demanding nature of the job, which often involved sleeping in the office, but also emphasizing the immense personal and professional growth they experienced. Their exit, like Walker's, points to a broader trend of creative evolution within the show's infrastructure. These departures signal a deliberate strategy by Michaels to refresh the show's creative energy and ensure its continued success. The process of cast and writer turnover is a natural part of SNL's life cycle, designed to introduce new perspectives and talent. Fans are eagerly awaiting the official announcements, which are expected to reveal the full roster for season 51 before the premiere on October 4th. The upcoming season promises a renewed focus and a new wave of talent, aiming to keep Saturday Night Live at the forefront of comedy television. Audience reaction has been a mix of sadness at seeing familiar faces go and excitement for the potential new talent. Social media is abuzz with speculation about who will fill the open spots and how the show will evolve under these changes. Hold on tight, because we're about to unpack the raw truth behind these exits. Next, we're getting into the candid confessions about the show's environment. Toxic Culture and Career Moves at SNL. Devon Walker, a comedian who recently concluded his 3-season run as a featured player on Saturday Night Live, has offered a stark and candid assessment of his time on the show, describing the environment as toxic as hell. This candid admission provides a deeper look into the realities of working within the demanding and often high-pressure atmosphere of one of television's most iconic institutions. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Walker framed his departure with a poignant metaphor, stating, "Me and baby broke up." He elaborated on the complexities of his experience, noting that while certain periods were really cool, others were undeniably challenging. He expressed gratitude for the collaborative spirit and the support he received from colleagues like Gary and Alex, but his overarching sentiment points to a nuanced and at times difficult journey. Walker has also shared his immediate post-SNL plans, which include traveling to Japan before setting his sights on pursuing opportunities in prestige drama roles, indicating a strategic pivot in his career trajectory. His exit coincides with a period of significant transition for the show, as producer Lorne Michaels has signaled a major shake-up for the upcoming 51st season, set to premiere on October 4th. This overhaul suggests a proactive approach to reinvention, building on the momentum of the show's recent 50th anniversary celebrations. Adding to the narrative of change, Celeste Yim, SNL's groundbreaking first openly non-binary writer, has also announced their departure after 5 years. Yim's Instagram post conveyed a mix of gratitude and exhaustion, highlighting the grueling workload, including sleeping in the office weekly, alongside the immense joy and laughter experienced daily. Yim's reflections touch upon the personal significance of their role, emphasizing the importance of writing as a form of resistance and connection, particularly in the face of rising anti-trans sentiment. Their departure marks the end of a significant chapter, acknowledging the show's role in launching their career while also signaling a desire for new creative avenues. The high turnover rate at SNL, particularly in the current climate, underscores the ongoing tension between the show's storied tradition and the imperative for reinvention. Lorne Michaels has explicitly stated his intention to reinvent the series for season 51, a move that acknowledges the need to adapt and evolve to remain relevant. The human element of these departures, writers and performers reaching breaking points, seeking greater authenticity, or recalibrating career goals, speaks volumes about the inherent pressures of live comedy production and the broader cultural shifts influencing the entertainment industry. As Walker, Yim, and potentially others move on, SNL finds itself at a critical juncture, with its future direction and tone ripe for reinvention. Walker's departure, characterized by its candor and weariness, and Yim's poignant farewell, represent a moment of creative rupture and potential renewal for the venerable sketch show. With SNL actively retooling, the anticipation for new faces and fresh voices is high, and the show's ability to embrace this change while retaining its distinctive comedic edge will be key to defining its next chapter. Audience and industry observers are closely watching these developments, with many noting the raw honesty in the departing individual's statements as a significant indicator of the intense demands of the SNL environment. These personal accounts paint a vivid picture of the SNL experience. But who else is exiting the iconic stage, and what does it mean for the show's future? SNL gears up for major cast shake-up ahead of season 51. Saturday Night Live is on the cusp of a significant transformation, with producer Lorne Michaels confirming a substantial cast shake-up for the upcoming 51st season. This anticipated overhaul signals a strategic move to inject new energy and creative directions into the long-running sketch comedy institution, which is set to premiere on October 4th. Michaels, the show's visionary creator, recently sat down with Puck News to discuss his plans for the new season. When directly asked about his intentions to shake things up with the cast, he emphatically replied, "Yeah, for sure." He further elaborated on the pressure he feels to reinvent this season, indicating a commitment to keeping the show fresh and relevant for a new era. Michaels promised that the full lineup of cast members for season 51 would be unveiled within the week, building anticipation among fans and industry watchers alike. As of late August 2025, the confirmed departures already signal a changing of the guard. Comedian Devon Walker, who served as a featured player for 3 seasons, announced his exit via Instagram, reflecting on his time at the show with a mix of positive and negative experiences. Similarly, writer Celeste Yim, who holds the distinction of being SNL's first openly non-binary writer, has also declared their departure after a 5-season tenure. Yim's announcement was particularly poignant, as she shared the profound impact the job had on her career, calling it a dream come true, while also acknowledging the grueling nature of the work, which often necessitated sleeping in the office. Yim's reflections also touched upon her identity and her role within the show's legacy. She expressed pride in being part of the long tradition of queer writing at the show, and highlighted the power of writing as a means of connection and resistance, especially for the trans community. Her departure, alongside Walker's, marks a significant shift in the show's ensemble. Looking at the roster from the previous season, the cast included a mix of established and newer talent. The season 50 ensemble featured prominent names such as Michael Chi, Colin Jost, Mikey Day, Chloe Fineman, Heidi Gardner, Kenan Thompson, Bowen Yang, Ego Nwadim, Sarah Sherman, Marcello Hernandez, Andrew Dismukes, Michael Longfellow, and Devon Walker. Additionally, featured players Ashley Padilla, Emil Wackham, and Jane Wickline were part of the lineup. The departures of Walker and Yim are just the beginning, with Michaels' confirmation suggesting more changes are on the way. Michaels also shared insights into his strategy following the show's milestone 50th anniversary. He revealed that his priority last season was to maintain cast stability, especially during the significant anniversary celebrations and the concurrent election cycle. This focus on continuity meant that major cast disruptions were put on hold. However, with the 50th season milestone now passed and a new electoral cycle underway, Michaels appears ready to implement the planned renovations. Fans are keenly awaiting the official announcements regarding the new cast members and any potential changes to the writing staff. The upcoming season promises a revitalized SNL, driven by Michaels' vision to reinvent the show and introduce a new wave of comedic talent. Audience and media reactions have focused on the inevitability of cast changes for a show of SNL's longevity and Michaels' consistent approach to refreshing the program. These departures are just the tip of the iceberg in the SNL shakeup. We're now diving into the full extent of who's leaving and the candid reasons why. 2 cast members, 2 writers exit SNL amid season 51 overhaul. Saturday Night Live is undergoing a significant cast and writing staff refresh ahead of its 51st season, with multiple departures now confirmed. Just days after producer, Lorne Michaels revealed plans for a major shakeup. 2 cast members and 2 writers have announced they will not be returning to the iconic NBC late-night sketch series. The latest wave of departures includes cast member Emil Wackham, who shared his exit news on Instagram on August 27th. Wackham described receiving the news as a gut punch, but expressed deep gratitude for his time on the show. He reminisced about the surreal experience of working at SNL, calling it the most terrifying, thrilling, and rewarding experience of my life. Wackham extended his thanks to Lorne Michaels for the opportunity, stating that the job changed my life. This follows earlier announcements made on August 25th by cast member Devon Walker and writers Celeste Yim and Rosebud Baker, confirming their departures. Walker, who had been a featured player for 3 seasons, humorously alluded to his exit on Instagram, stating, "Me and baby broke up." He further elaborated on the transient nature of jobs in the entertainment industry, comparing them to little marriages that are permanent until they're not. Celeste Yim, SNL's first openly non-binary writer, also confirmed her exit after 5 seasons. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Yim reflected on the demanding nature of her role, noting that she slept in my office every week, but also cherishing the love it and I laughed every day. She expressed gratitude for the support from friends and family and highlighted the importance of writing as a form of connection and a way to make us permanent, particularly for the trans community. These departures come on the heels of Michaels' interview with Puck News, where he confirmed his intention to shake things up for season 51 and expressed the pressure to reinvent the show. Michaels had previously prioritized maintaining cast stability through the show's 50th anniversary, holding back on major changes to ensure focus remained on celebrating the milestone and navigating the election cycle. He cited instances like Dana Carvey's return to play Joe Biden and the appearances of former cast members like Kate McKinnon, Kristen Wiig, and Maya Rudolph during the anniversary celebration as examples of this focus. With the 50th season now concluded and a new electoral period beginning, Michaels is implementing his long-planned renovations. The confirmed exits of Walker, Wackham, Yim, and Baker suggest a significant restructuring of both the on-screen talent and the behind-the-scenes creative team. Fans are anticipating further announcements regarding the new cast and writing staff who will be tasked with shaping the show's future. The industry buzz surrounding these changes highlights SNL's continuous effort to adapt and evolve, a necessity for any show aiming for sustained relevance and cultural impact. This exodus signals a major turning point for the legendary show. Now, let's sum up all the key updates in our lightning round. That's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw Devon Walker exit SNL amidst a major cast shakeup. We also got the inside scoop on the toxic as hell culture and candid reflections from departing cast and crew. Plus, we dove deep into the full list of departures and Lorne Michaels' plans for reinvention. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. Until next time, stay fabulous.